Great. So I'm here to tell you about what's going on in the Russian River. And how I do that is I give you a peek at the MLS hot sheet. This is something real estate agents get every day. It's not available to the public. So I want to share this information for you. If you're a buyer or a seller and you want more information so you can make intelligent decisions about your real estate future, that's what we're here for. So if you like this information, please hit the like button, share it, comment. We need your support. We love your support. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's jump right into the hot sheet here, folks. Now, there was a lot of information going on in the hot sheet, so I didn't want to bother you with all of the listings. There's a lot of stuff going on. We wanted to jump right into the closed deals. And this is what is closed in the past couple of days. This is really where we get our good information on what's going on. The first property we're looking at here is on Rotunda. Now, Rotunda is a cute little property in Rio Neto. It was on the market before, and it sold for $393. Now, the question is how many offers did it get? It got 3 offers. There was a $20,000 concession. So the original price was $340,000. They offered $393, and they credited them back $20,000. What a credit back means is that if you are a buyer and you do an inspection and you find something on the inspection that you did not realize when you wrote your offer, you can ask for a credit from the seller. Now, that's what happened in this case. It doesn't happen a lot right now because this is what we call a seller's market. The sellers are kind of pulling the strings. But it did happen in this case, and it was on 35 days. So it went on the market, went and sold really quick. Now, this house was on the market, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, and didn't sell. In this new market, it went fast. So that's a good example to you of what's going on in the market. Our next property here is this cute place in Forestville, and it was on Hillside Drive. Now, this property, folks, was on the market for 138 days. It didn't sell immediately. So not everything flies off the market. This one didn't. Let's see if we can find out some of the details of why it didn't. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet, and looks like a pretty nice location, you know. Built in 1977, so it was a newer construction. It was listed at $660,000, sold for $650,000, so it only went for $10,000 less. So it sold for 92.99% of asking price, and they credited them back $10,000. So there was more credit for repairs. So what was the exact thing that held this property back? I'm not really sure. I'm trying to find here in the private remarks what would give me an indication, and I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just plain and simply overpriced. But another good example, not everything sells for $100,000 over asking. Our next property that we've got here is Park Avenue. Now, Park Avenue is in Forestville. This is the Park Avenue in Forestville. There's like 4 different Park Avenues on the Russian River. Some in Forestville, there's some in Guerneville, but this one here was in Forestville. And let me take a look and see here. Park Avenue, Forestville, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,080 square feet. Sold for $533,000, was listed at $545,000. There you go again. Not everything's $100,000 over asking. Sold in 33 days, so it went into escrow right away. Usually the escrow period, and that's the period from when you write an offer from the time to the time you close. You do your inspections, you get your loan, you read all the documentation and paperwork. That's what escrow is called. That was 33 days. And let's see, it was sold at 97.8% of the list price. There were not multiple offers, and they credited $1,500 at closing. So there was somebody that came in with an offer at list. Now, I did this just a couple of days ago. It was a property in Monterey, and my buyer wanted the property, but he didn't want to overpay for it. So the first day it went on the market, we wrote an offer, and we said we'd like to have an answer within 24 hours. And they accepted our offer. It was a good offer. He removed all of his contingencies. So he didn't have to overpay for the house to get it. All what he had to do was remove his contingencies. He knew the condition of the house. He knew what he was getting into. So this one, list price $545, sale price $533. There you go. There's another one. So this is interesting. Sometimes we have these days where everything's selling for incredible prices, but it's why you need to have a local agent that understands pricing out here on the Russian River. It's not like Santa Rosa where every third house is a different type of a model and they can just do $1 per square average and that's the price. There are so many different variables that go into pricing a home out here on the Russian River. You need somebody that understands all those variables. Let's see, Glenda Drive sold for $760,000. What does Glenda Drive look like here, folks? Oh, beautiful backyard, gorgeous setting, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, on the market for 1 day, folks. So what happened? Usually when you see a property pop up that's sold in a day, what that means is it was sold in the office between real estate agents in the office and never went live on the market. Now, there's different opinions on that. I think everything should go live on the market because you're going to have a competitive situation and people are going to be able to bid on the property. This one did not. Maybe it was a neighbor, maybe it was a friend. Maybe they already had a deal and they just had the real estate agents handle the deal. The listing price was $745,000. The close price was $760,000. It did sell within an office between 2 agents. And so there were no multiple offers. But beautiful, cute little neighborhood, sunny, flat. You can garden. That's highly desirable out here on the river. So I could see that property going for that price easily on the open market too. And our last sold here was on Redwood Drive. And this is another one of those properties. That one is along the golf course in Monterey on Redwood Drive. And that was a riverfront. It went for $1 million. That's cheap for a riverfront, folks. You can already get a riverfront for $1 million now. But it was sold off the MLS, which means, again, it didn't go on the MLS. So it was sold in, boy, 6 days. Well, that's what they're saying, but that's also saying it was sold off the MLS. So again, it was an inside deal between 2 real estate agents in their office. Listing price was $927. Sales price was $1 million. So they did pay 107.87%, and it was cash. So there probably weren't contingencies. It was a clean, easy deal, and sellers like those clean, easy deals. So it doesn't mean that it's impossible if you're doing conventional. It doesn't mean impossible if you need to do some inspections. It's just you're always better off, of course, having cash, removing all of your inspections. Very easy to do. Pages. This is our Russian River Living Facebook page, folks. I wanted to turn you on to this. If you go into Facebook and you just type in Russian River Living, you're going to see updates. Like today, I went and looked at two new listings that I've got coming up. One on Highway 116 and one out in Cazadero. So I took my camera with me. I did Facebook Lives. So you can get a live stream of my day, of my real estate day, be able to follow us out to different places that we go, different locations, get to see behind the scenes and get to see properties that are coming up. So Russian River Living, it's our Facebook page. I'd love to have you join and become part of our community. Also, speaking of community, promote local business organically. That is also a Facebook page that we have where we are dedicated to promoting our local businesses, because we really believe that the more good that we do, the more possibilities that we create. The more good that we do, the more possibilities we create. And that's the whole premise of Promote Local Business Organically. We want to promote our local businesses. I went over to Pee Wee Golf and had a pork sandwich, and I took a picture of it and posted it on Promote Local Businesses Organically. We're going out to local stores. We're taking pictures. We're taking videos. We're sharing the love, folks. Just sharing the love. As far as new events coming up, new things happening, Forestville's Farmers Market is opening back up. Woo! Hooray! Yeah! So that is going to be on Tuesday, June 1st, 4 to 7, opening day. So things are starting to open up again, folks. Business is starting to happen. Commerce is starting to happen. Homes are selling. The sun is shining. Get out there, enjoy it. If you've got any questions, again, if you like this content, please like it on Facebook, share it. Let us know what you want. If you want us to cover any other topics, if you've got any questions, our number is 707-217-1786. We love you. We love the Russian River. Have a great day.